Item number 1 is the resolution to borrow funds for the police car. Michelle, I'll let you take that one.
Yes, ma'am.
Item number 2 is to adopt the 2007-2008 annual audit. One you wanted to adopt? Okay. Item number 3 is a request certification for police sergeant. So Joe, I guess you'll do those lessons again. Item number 4 is a proclamation of Revelation Missionary Baptist Church. Jim, you want to take that? Item number 4?
What is this?
It's a copy of it.
The church in Mobile off Sage Avenue, their 100th anniversary.
Revelation. Oh, like I live in
Revelation
church.
Missionary Baptist Church.
Oh,
Where's this Revelation Missionary Baptist Church located, in Mobile?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
That's their 100th anniversary.
And so what is the proclamation? You got it written?
Just celebrating the week of, in May.
It's in right there, Jim. Oh, okay.
So, May the 11th through the 17th of 2009. Item number 5 is the payables for approval. Jeff, you want to take that one?
Okay.
And the committee reports, one you got anything?
I don't really think, but I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need to start thinking about the fireworks program, that if we,
Well, I had asked the mayor if I could speak on that. I found out some information tonight that might.
well, my thinking is not really to do whether we have one or not, but it's the location that we're gonna have it. I don't think that we should have it at Clayton Park because of the problems that we're gonna have with getting people in and out.
I hope we got it finished by then.
Well, I'm just saying that
We
if we
won't.
don't,
I just spoke with the engineer, and he suggested that we not,
Yeah.
because of all the construction going on.
They have to be shot over water.
Or if not, your insurance. is-
well, then we need to really look at where we're going to do it, because you're not gonna be able to get the people in, you know, unless we set it up on the lakeside and just have everybody up on the driving range or something out at the golf course, but to get everybody in through that back dirt road would be very difficult, I'm thinking.
Well, if we, the spillway is,
The spillway's gonna be out of the
right,
question,
well, that
sure.
would probably be where we would have to locate to fire them off, wouldn't it?
Well, normally they fire them down at the beach,
Yeah, I know,
and
but,
we set up on the park and on
right, but
in
I'm
Clayton
saying,
Park and-
like on the clubhouse side, where would we set up, it would have to be on that side.
I don't know, Mayor. That's why I said we would have to really look at it, but I think we need to start thinking
Think about
about
it.
where we can do
Well,
it.
we may just have to, cancel a fireworks show this year, if it's just not a workable thing.
Because I think if we try bringing that many people over the Albert Turner Road, especially if it's a bad day or a rainy day, we're gonna run into problems. So
We
we
don't
really need
know
to
that.
look at it.
I was planning on having it finished by then, if we can't, then, we'd be stretching, I know we'd be stretching it if we even thought we could, but I like to think we could, but
Well,
we
I'm
need
just,
to cancel it if we even have any doubt at all.
I'm just offering it up,
Yeah.
Mayor, in case we do run into any problems. I just want us to think about it before we.
Okay, well, that,
Got a question on the, item number 1.
okay.
Is there a reason why we're borrowing the funds instead of just going ahead and paying for the car?
Explain that one, Lord. We normally do borrow the money for the police car. We usually don't.
Just makes sense not to take that big of a chunk of funds out, finance it over a year's time.
I see it's 4% interest. I don't know how much that calculates to, but
Just in case we have another downfall and we might need to hang on to our money.
I don't know. I don't think the 22,000 is gonna.
And it's not that much over a year's time, so, but you're the decision maker, so if you prefer telling me to take that much money
I
out.
raised the
pay
question.
cash.
I don't know what the finance charge will be.
Well, I think 4% over a year. It'd be probably easier to use someone else's money.
That's what I think, but it's discussable, so does anybody else have any comments? Okay. Joe, did you have anything else?
No, Mayor, I just had
We'll definitely.
a question about the fireworks display.
Think about that.
That's it right there.
Jim, you have anything else?
Only thing, I'll just make a comment, it's gonna cost around, I don't know, $20,000 to $2,000, somewhere in that percentage, is what I'm saying. It's borrowed money as opposed to
Yeah.
paid for.
Okay. Yes.
No, ma'am,
Martha Morgan is gonna be at a regular meeting, but she's on the historical society. I think Mr. Vernon is also gonna be here tonight. They are wanting to purchase a piece of property behind, you know where the turnaround is? Behind the Andrews property over here. I've spoken with some of the council members. It's 143 by 312, and, the possibility of them receiving a grant owning the property versus us owning it is higher according to the Historical Society because they're a non-profit organization and, but anyway, they're gonna speak on it tonight and but they're interested in purchasing this piece of property from us and, they've talked to Andrews and the Andrews possibly would like to sell the Historical Society also. The old Andrews building, and eventually,
Right here?
yes, on Main Street, and possibly, you know, they're thinking about like putting some more shops in there, and, this just in talking stages. Fred is on the board also, but I can't let you talk.
I know. Oh, the planning board, yes.
Okay, I was thinking you was on historical.
No.
But anyway, Martha's gonna touch on this, but this is what it's gonna be about, is that little small piece of property behind the Andrews buildings, and I think that it, backs up to the Whispering Pines property. So it's really just a small piece in there. I don't know how beneficial it would be for the city to keep it, but as far as I'm concerned, I'd like to see it developed, and, that'd be just one more way of us getting the downtown area started in the right direction.
Well, some folks gonna have to get into whether or not it's, property that the city may use and she should, get before we make a decision to, to my life, but,
She's gonna give us some more
Seems to me-
information on what she wants to do tonight, so.
well, you can dispose of property that you just don't need or don't use. Seems to me some type of, it's still kind of in the public domain, maybe some other words, and give it to them, instead of having to go through all those requirements and standards to get that. So, no, you just can't sell city property, you gotta have a reason to do it.
Okay, and we'll give it to her.
You give away either.
Well,
What's the, when you give a property away, what does it have to be? I can't think of,
Oh, I'm sorry,
I can't think of the word, the property, it has to be property that you're not gonna use anymore.
surplus property.
That'd be declared surplus.
What is it?
But I'm not sure if it's a public entity that's getting it, like